Alrighty, I'm gonna go to chatting for now while I set everything up, because I haven't drawn in an embarrassingly long amount of time. Like, I hope my voice comes back a little more. I was super scared too. Like, because I woke up and my throat was kind of sore and I was like, oh, you know, maybe I talked a lot yesterday. You know, I remember it was hurting kind of yesterday night and I was like, oh, okay, maybe I just talked a lot during the day. And I wake up and it's worse and it's like, oh shit, bro, that's not good. And so I was starting to like panic Google. And I was starting to like panic that maybe I damaged my vocal cords to such a degree that I'd cause like permanent damage, like permanent damage. But fortunately it seems that I've probably just got a sore throat actually. After like initial Googling, Google was like, oh, you probably like have permanent vocal damage and have to go get speech therapy to talk properly again. Because the way you're talking is probably just incorrect and you need to get therapy to like fix it so that to like prevent further damage. And it's like, that doesn't sound good. And then I re-Google it and it's like, you probably just have fucking cold, you idiot. And it's like, yeah, actually that one makes more sense. Me having another cold makes more sense than me having like strep throat. Like, it's probably like more sense that I have a cold than me having permanent vocal damage. Hang on, let me put it here so that I usually try to set it up so that stream can see more. Howdy, howdy, talks. Howdy, howdy, Nazi. Howdy, howdy, Captain. Welcome in, everyone. I hope you're doing well. I plan to do some chill art today, so hopefully I don't ruin my voice. And it'll probably be a short stream. Dude, again, it was so scary. I was like, Google's so mean. Google's such a bully. Because I'm just trying to vibe. And I'm just trying to figure out, like, man, why my throat hurty? And then Google's like, yeah, you probably just have, like, permanent vocal cord damage. I don't know, bro. And it's like, I'm sitting there and I'm like, maybe I should, like, cancel stream until, like, the beginning of next year and just take the rest of the month off and just, like, maybe I should just take the rest of the month off to try and recover my voice, because, like, what the fuck? And then, yeah, and then more Googling's just, like, probably just have fucking virus, you idiot. So yeah, either I have permanent vocal cord damage or a virus, pick one. But howdy, howdy, they have a welcome in! Goober mode engaged. I can be goober mode. Hush, hush. Hush, hush. Where is it? Goober mode. We have goober mode. Where is it? Many models. I don't know what I'm drawing though, because I was sitting there and the options of what I felt like doing today. Ye oldie Marvel Rivals, obviously always Marvel Rivals. Marvel Rivals is always on the mind. Or games like your card shop sim or your water park sim. And then I realized that that's probably a bad idea, because even though, like, have I had a calm and relaxing time in either of those games? Have I booted those games up and not, even if it's unrelated to the game, like not going on like a rant that has resulted in likely a very unrelaxing time? So it's I feel like that probably wasn't, so I was like, oh, it's probably better, because then sometimes I'm at least shutting up because I'm locking in. That's what I mean. See, that's what I was panicking about. That was literally the thing, is it's like, okay, well, if it's vocal strain, right? If I've just strained my vocal cords to the degree that I've caused so much muscle tension and damage that I've just fucked my voice for the rest of my life and I have to get... Dude, don't Google anything. Googling is the worst thing you could do. But I'm like, again, I'm sitting there and it's like, okay, well, I theoretically could just stream for shorter periods of time or just make sure I don't get loud or exaggeratory and just try and keep it nice and chill, and then it's like I'm going to just have to not stream. Like, theoretically, yeah, if it was the fact that I'd like damaged my vocal cords too much, then yeah, the solution would be to, okay, well, don't yell as much while I'm streaming. Don't make like noises as much when I'm streaming. Don't fucking power out Mr. Brightside as often as when streaming. I mean, it's like, I'm just gonna have to cancel stream. I'm sitting there like, man, but it's Christmas times and my birthday, and I wanted to do Christmas karaoke, and then I wanted to do a birthday stream. I didn't actually want to eventually plan anything for that, and I wanted to try and then it's just like, dude, I was even sitting there thinking about that. I was like, maybe I can get like a program that does like, you know, either, because I feel like even if I put voice to text to voice, right? So I change it so that it's like, maybe if I'm not coming through, and I feel like that won't change anything, right? Because I'm just like this. Like, I'm like this on stream and off stream. So, like, I'd have to just shut up for the rest of my life. And it's like, I don't want to shut up for the rest of my life. That's too hard. So, like, I'd have to stream without talking, and I'd have to, like, make sure, like, I'd have to do like type to voice, and it's like, I don't think I could do that. I can't type fast. I never got that ability. I never really got the ability to type fast, so I'd be screwed. Anyway, yeah, like I said, more Googling is like, it's probably just like you have a virus, and I was like, oh damn, that makes sense. Because it's like, I've been so tired. Yeah, just a stream where you guys are the streamer the whole time. It's just a full, like, you know, Tangia stream with my voice. But it's like, I don't know, I feel like I wouldn't be able to do it. And even if I muted my mic, I feel like I'd still talk too much behind the scenes, right? Like, that's literally just, yeah, the epitome of cuck stream. Epitome of cucking the streamers, being the streamer. Streamer just has to watch everyone else be streamer with their stream. I was gonna make that's a birthday, but why would I do that for a birthday? That's more like that's a Halloween idea. That's a nightmare idea. Birthdays are meant to be good for the person streaming. You know, so like, no, just make shit up. That's all I do. I just make shit up anyway. Howdy midnight. Hi, welcome in. Why is he not going? Oh, there he is. He was just slow.
Hey, Oogway, narrate the stream.
No, cook stream.
Make shit up if you have to. Just do it. Ah, young Ash Phoenix. I see the winds of creativity are blowing in the stream.
It's not a cook stream.
The wise and wandering artist lets their brush dance across the digital canvas. The lines flow like the rivers of time, each stroke a testament to their patience. Colors burst forth like the blossoms of spring, painting a masterpiece unseen to those not present.
Is it just me, or did the voice just stop sounding like Oogway?
There is energy, a spark,
and you just became like a normal, just a guy narrating at that point. At some point, it just stopped being Oogway. No, it's not a cock stream. We were making the joke that because I'm not feeling very, like, my voice hurts a lot, and I was worried that I was losing my voice permanently for the rest of my life because I googled it, and it's probably not that I'm losing my voice for the rest of my life permanently. It's probably just that I have a cold. Or I'm losing my voice permanently for the rest of my life. Like, I guess we'll just have to figure that one out. We'll just have to figure that out. It's just like, it feels like I've been sick for the whole month. It feels like literally every day, it feels like I wake up and I'm like, okay, well, what's new this time? And it's like, okay, well, this time I have a sore throat. Well, this time I have, and it feels like just every day, I'm just like, it's a new fucking cold or some shit. And so I'm like, again, I'm just sitting there like, maybe it's permanent. Maybe it's not a cold.
Ash Phoenix asked me, "Ooh, yeah, tell the new chatters about how you are the cream of the crop." Ooh, yeah, let me tell you, brother. When it comes
Why
to
does
the ring
it
of
feel like
life,
10
I'm
is
not
struggling
just
today?
any
It probably
contender,
is.
I'm the cream of the crop. I rise above the rest like a phoenix from the ashes. And I don't just talk the talk, I walk the walk. Every slam, every victory, every moment in that spotlight, I bring the macho madness. So to all you new chatters out there, remember this. The cream always rises, and in this game, I'm the top dog.
I'm the
Dig
top
it.
dog. I'm the top dog. Don't know what he's talking about. I'm the top dog. Big dog. Barf. But how's it going, Bahama? Howdy, and welcome in. Hi. Yeah, dude. Also, you're right though. I blame the weather to a degree too. I forget that because it's literally like it's a Google. Originally, I was like, it hurt when talking. Google's like permanent vocal cord damage. You're fucked. You need speech therapy, and it's like, that's not very good. And then literally like the other ones are like, oh, I guess you could have like allergies or some shit, or like a cold. And I have like. Maybe when I have like sore throats, I can tell when it's like from talking too much or when it's like from sick, because I have like that spot in my throat and there's that little marbly bit, and it's like I woke up today and it's super sore, right? Like it's just like it's like there's a little ball in my throat, like in my chin, right? Not in my throat, like in my chin that's sore, right? Like at the like in that chin thing. Butter could help. I had eggs today. Yeah, see, that's what I did, basically. So welcome in, Pixel. Welcome in. But, yeah, I woke up, I googled it, and it's just like, death. And it's like, oh, I guess I have to, like, never stream again. And it's like, oh, I probably just have a cold, dude. Because, like, then I think about it. Because, again, I'm panicking. Like I said, I panicked. I wanted to cry. I was like, dude, I probably actually have permanent vocal cord from all the permanent vocal damage from that time I tried to fucking do, fucking Bohemian Rhapsody or some shit, right? Crazy Frog probably gave me fucking vocal cord damage. Why am I a hot dog? Why not? Honest to God, don't have any other reason except for why not. Also, no cuck dog. Just hot dog, big dog, top dog. Only positive vibes. I don't know what to draw. That's also why I'm like, I probably should just, I'll also change it over because I can't be bothered to, because I just realized that I haven't done the things properly. Let me see if I got there we go, so that it's working properly. And then I'll go over in the corner. And then I'll put the... I look so small. Why is it so big? Why is it so big? I don't have a drawing tablet that big. You know what? Fuck it. It could be that big. And then we'll go here and we'll hope that it's... No, not bottom dog. Top dog. Top dog. Top dog. She should have said that. Dude, I wouldn't even know why it's things where it's like, did I say it? I don't know. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. I have no clue. People be like, why would you say that? And it's like, say what? My own brain tries to protect me. It was small. I do not. I don't. Yeah, and ding, 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 ding. And then I did that, and then apparently, like I said, permanent vocal damage. Permanent vocal damage. Need fucking speech therapy for the rest of my life. And I was like, no, I probably just have a cold. Because, like, again, I Googled it, and it's like, oh, you know, maybe you have allergies. And it's like, technically, I think I have, like, hay feverish kind of vibe. Cause, well, I say I can't have, like, but yeah, you know, that change of the seasons, lots of flowers means I go, like, like, runny, blocked nose kind of shit, like, you know, that kind of, and then there's storms, and they literally, like, put warnings out when there's storms, being like, hey, if you have, like, anything like that, be careful, because all of that shit, like, your allergies and shit, and asthma, and all of that gets, like, can be made worse in a storm, because storms blow all that shit up in the air. And they can worsen, like, storms can worsen the air quality, and there was storms, like, so frequently all week, and it's also just a changing of seasons, so everyone's getting sick as fuck, like, fully sick, bro. And then, But then I've had a runny nose, and then I've had a headache, and I'm tired, and I feel tired. That's a big one. But no, it's definitely permanent vocal damage, and that's the only rationable explanation for why my throat hurty. Bitch is technically yeah, probably. Trying to read is hard because my glasses are dirty and I have bad vision. I might put I put the text on my main monitor since I'm drawing. I'm gonna put it on the other monitor because then it's slightly closer so I can read it better. Scout get a dog, specifically a husky. Border collie, close though. Border collie. Oh sure, I will hear a joke. Also, thank you. I made it myself. That's partly, I don't know, like, again, I don't know, I just, like, the plan today was art, just because sometimes when I'm drawing, I lock in for, like, 5 minutes, and I don't talk, like, an excessive amount, which, you know, they're like, oh, if your throat hurts and it hurts to talk, then, like, maybe you shouldn't do that, and I'm like, fucking try me, bitch. It's 7:42 p.m. The 1st of December, 2025 AD. Anno Domini. Is it Anno Domini? Anno Domino. Any domino. Dominoes. Hot and ready Dominoes. I prefer Pizza Hut. Because Domino's got rid of the pizza that I like, the stupid fucking bitches. I am not a violent person. But god damn it, the moment that it's just, they got rid of that $5, like, hot, like, you know, triple veg spicy pizza, whatever the fuck it was called. That shit was so fucking good. And I was so fucking excited every time to get it because it was like $5. It was so fucking good. And I fucking adored it. And then it was just like, Bee! So it's like, made me so sad. So now I prefer Pizza Hut. But it definitely depends on, like, the area. Because I know some places Pizza Hut still sucks. But, like, where I am, Pizza Hut's not that bad. I know that for a period of time, they, like, changed their recipe up. And it was, like, absolute dog shit. And now it's, like, it's not as bad. After dinosaurs, yeah. After dinosaurs, big sad. I miss the dinosaurs, dude. I miss dinosaurs. I'm in the 1st of December. Happy Christmas! Ho, ho, ho. I'm not wishing a Merry Christmas. I'm actually just calling you a ho. 3:14 p.m. for me right now. December 1st, 2024, my brother's birthday. Hell yeah, happy birthday to the brother. Happy birth. Hap birth. Dude, I still feel like like it's literally that whole thing of like I was birthed against my will. I didn't want to come out, man. This shit stinky. Are you telling me? It's like, oh yeah, but the thing about the wonders there is to see, and it's like, yeah, maybe. Except number one, can't afford to, and number two, why the fuck my throat hurty all the time, dude? Why the fuck is my throat so hurty all the goddamn time? If I'm a hoe, then I didn't meet my quota. Is that what it is? My quota, my dance? Yeah, okay, quota. Howdy, chocolate fan. Hi, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. I don't know what we're doing. Does anyone have any suggestions? I will take suggestions. Please do not do big titty Freddy. I've already done that. Specifically Freddy Fazbear. I haven't done big titty Freddy Krueger though. Sure, keep that in mind. I also game suggestion, probably one to wish list. Oh, if it was Ferocious, I think I already had that on my wish list. It's fucking small titty. No, small titty. Fanboy This good. No fanboy Freddies. No fanboy Freddies. No fanboys. No anything. Yeah, do I still have the file on my computer? Hang on, if I click open, does it open it? Oh, okay, it opens it on a page that isn't being shared. Cool. It's like, please don't dox me. Where? I don't think I have it. Man. I need to go back and, like, I don't know. Again, I don't know what I'm doing today. Haha. You icons. Yeah, dude. I'm looking. I don't want to pull that across anymore. I was gonna be like, yeah, this was like, I haven't drawn in a hot minute as well, by the way. So I have literally not really drawn since fucking February. Like, it is rough. It is rough out here. And like, I guess I've drawn other, but I haven't like been like seriously trying to draw since beginning of this year. I am rusty as all hell. So I need like easies. Dude, it makes me, I am uncomfortable with my own drawings sometimes. Freakmare Freddy. Jesus fuck, dude. It's better than I remember though. Like, draw myself, that's cheating. I have practice with that. But it's like, it is better than I remember. Like, I remember it being worse. So there's that. That was... Yep. You guys see my... First I would have to have hot dogs feet of steel. Is this the right size pen? I don't fucking know. I haven't drawn in ages. Give me a moment. My fucking drawing tablet. Embarrassingly, I touched it, and it was like that comical thing where they like open the room and the puff of dust like pops out of everything, and it's like... Shit. Sherlock, I don't know if I'd be able to do it. I'd have to look up like 500 reference images. I haven't watched Sherlock in 8. And then it comes down to which Sherlock. Also, tell me why when I heard the phrase, that wasn't Freddy Fazbear, that was Freddy Freakmare. It's different. I'm very normal. I promise. Maybe. Maybe. I make no promises, actually. Jesus fuck, why is my monitor so dirty? I guess because it's unused. It's basically abandoned. It's abandonware at this point, my fucking drawing tablet. Good thing I didn't buy a new one. I was gonna buy a new one. I was gonna treat myself and buy a new one. And it's like, maybe if I had bought a new one, I would have used it more. Because then I would have had financial guilt. I still feel like maybe, and this saddens me to my core, trust me, this is not a good thing. But I feel like literally my urge to draw started to disappear when I stopped going through Twitter as much because, like I said, I go through Twitter. My algorithm was the occasional shit post and like, you know, oh yeah, that's Twitter being Twitter. That's, and drama and shit. But 90% of it was just like, oh look, anime titties. Right? And that was nice. Dude, this fucking drawing tablet's so filthy. What the fuck did I do on it? Shit on it? Did I shit on it? What the hell is all of this? Do I spit that much when I well, the answer is yes, actually. You guys do not want to see my fucking pop filter. It is, it's filtering for its fucking life. It's filtering as hard as it fucking can, dude. That shit's going rusty from the amount of spit from me screaming karaoke into it. I am the epitome of say it, don't spray it. Apparently, it's fucking concerning. Welcome in, Discarded Child, welcome in! Normal and a brain goes boing boing all over the place kind of way. Penis want boing boing. But anyway, why is it when, Sherlock, my brain was like, Watson, and then from Watson, immediately in my head, no hesitation, put your dick away, Walter. I'm not having sex with you today, Walter. Put your dick... That's not what I want. Put your dick away, Walter. Purity HD? No. I've undiagnosed myself again. I'm back in my shit where it's like, maybe I am actually just normal. And the stimulants No pee-pee, very disappoint. I want to get banned, okay? Look, here, I'll give you the close. I'll pull it back across just so that we can be. Here's the closest thing you're gonna get. Here's the closest thing you're gonna get. Look at it, cry at it. I drew it at like 10 fucking months ago. Because that's how long it's been since I've drawn properly. Look at it, cry at it. Every now and then I think I like am reminded that I have this on my computer. I need to burn my hard drives, you know what I mean? Every now and then I get the urge, and I feel like this has to be, it's probably not, and it's probably just more of a me thing, but despite me constantly, like, even if I'm just drawing like a normal figure, if I'm drawing like the outline of where the booba might be, it's like, oh my god, it's so scandalous. I'm like peering over my shoulder, like, is someone going to come in and like be like, oh my god, what are you drawing? So they keep in mind that that's how I am, right? I'm like, oh my god, I have to draw like booba. Like, even though it's not actually like, it's literally just like the outline of where they would be so that if I can put them there, and my brain panics. And then every now and then my brain's like, you should draw the most like fucking, like, cannot be said on the internet kind of like, you know what I mean? Like, I like the most graphic novel there ever was to novel. Which obviously I never will, because like I said, I get nervous just drawing the outline of a titty. But like, every now and then it's just like, you should just draw. Yup. I mean, also, the other thing is that it's like, if you want to learn anatomy, I mean, it's not a bad place to start. Well, really not a bad place to start, but it's like, it's not a bad, but like, thing to do, because it's like, if you're drawing nudity, right? Even like, it doesn't have to be like sexual or sensual or anything like that. It can literally just be like no clothing or minimal, but it's like, you can't hide it, right? It's like curve of the spine, yeah, with scoliosis. Fucking. Oh, my bitch has got scoliosis. Needs more new titty. Dude, I feel like there's this awkward spot where either smaller is easier, and then it gets to the point where it's like comically big is easier as well, but then trying to draw it in that middle spot where it's not considered small, but it's not big, and it's just like average, like C-cup size feels hard, because then it feels like it's always that I'm oversizing it, I'm undersizing it, I've got to figure out, because like there's that bit, right, where it is there, but it's not to the point where it's like combining, two streamers draw at once. I appreciate the optimism that I'll end up drawing. So, yeah, because it feels like there's like, in water balloon terms, right? There's water balloons, and they're kind of like, you know, it's just like a water balloon, right? Water balloon, and it's like, it's pretty, and then, you know, for like water balloon from a fronty angle is kind of just like, you know, you don't have to worry too much about it. And then big water balloons are kind of just like, you could just like, and all of them, no matter how you do it, it kind of looks okay, because you know that nobody would realistically have a water balloon like that, so you're willing to stretch the confines of the stability of the spinal frame and rib cage, because holy fuck, the bitch is not breathing if she lays on her back, but we're willing to stretch it because you have no basis, right? You don't know what that would actually look like if somebody were to have tits so big that it would crush their own body, right? So you're willing to just, it looks more okay just because you don't. So it's just like, and then there's that middle ground where there's like, they're kind of, it's like they're kind of close together, but they're not kind of crease, but like there could be a crease, but like, and it's like that bit that like, where do they, because if you put it too far out, it looks weird, but then if you put it too far down, sometimes it looks weird, and then it's just like, it feels like it's hard to get to the point where it's, even though like realistically, all of it is that they don't even have to be the same fucking size. It's okay if it's a little lopsided. That just makes it realistic. If you're drawing titties and you're like, damn, one's bigger than the other, congratulations. that's just how it fucking is, right? Yeah, it's like if they couldn't balance on it like a fucking spinning top, right? If they can't Beyblade on their chest, is it really, you know? But yeah, it's just like, again, and then it's like that thing of like musculature, right? My brain, when it's too big, you also get that benefit of like, here's like an armpit, right? Here's an arm, and then they have a bit, and then it's like, there's the size, and it can hide. So you don't have to actually know what the rib cage be doing, because it's like, it's here, right? It's here. And then the bigger it is, the more it even is that it just hides it. You just hide that shit. But then the more it's like, because they kind of, it wants to, but then at the same time, it depending on, it might not, and it might have like, and then it's like, that's where I get like, how much is it gonna lean to the side? How much will the weight already like go there, right? One mosquito bite, that's just allergic. Maybe they got bitten by a wasp on the titty. Maybe that's a fucking flare up. Maybe that they need an antihistamine. But it's like, I feel like if you're at a VTuber stream, it re-virgins your virgin. You know what I mean? I feel like it's like that. You can't. Hey, where's my phone? There it is. There we go. Unrealistic, so you can claim everything is on purpose. See, that's where it's at, right? See, but that's like, it is kind of funny because there is one of the that's a thing though, to a degree, right? To a degree, it's like when you have a baby, hormone can go crazy, but sometimes if hormone was crazy pre-baby, it could actually fuck it up so bad that it comes back around to being maybe balanced. Not a guarantee. So it's not advised by, like, you know, if somebody medically advises you, oh, your shit's fucked, have you tried having a kid? Don't trust that person. It's not guaranteed, but sometimes, right, you could have really, really bad and heavy periods and, like, hormonal problems and acne and everything that comes with having hormones out there. And then you have a kid, and it's so fucked up that it rebalances. And things stabilize, so you no longer have the same problems you had before, where maybe all of those things that were caused by hormones just kind of even out. Or it gets fucked up, and you know what? It just stays fucked up, and now you have a fucking kid. Which is fine if you wanted a kid, but it's like, it would suck if you would be advised, like, oh, have you tried having a kid to fix your hormones? And then, like, oh, my hormones aren't fixed, and now I have a kid. Like, crazy. But I feel like just fucking. I feel like having body problems and body image problems, that's for people with money. 'Cause I feel like I've reached that point where, do I like the way I look? No. Can I afford to change it? No. Okay, well, I will have to learn to deal with you know, like, it's not that it's having them, but I feel like being able to do anything about it is, like, rich people thing. Because even if it's, like, getting, anything to fix it up, that's expensive as hell. And then getting enough therapy to, like, boost your self-esteem, that's also expensive. And it's like, so, but yeah, how many calories are in a baby? You gotta just be like The Sims and be like, okay, so for Thanksgiving, we're not having a turkey this year. Money is tight, so we're going to make do. Don't ask why it's... No, this was Kyle. You gotta make sure that this was... And now the drywall is safe, you know? Now I don't have to... I've saved myself so much money. Not only in, like, everything, but, like... the change the way you look fine. I would have changed so much about the way I look. There's so much. Like, it's one of those... It was... as I joke, it's like, oh, it's just like, I look at the mirror and I'm like, God damn it, the amount to fix this. Oh no, I wouldn't have saved money on Monster, I just won't have to share. It's like... Oh, Blue V. Blue V is another one that's like, you know... It, like, the It Clown wouldn't be down there being like, hey, look, I got your... It'd be like, hey, look, I've got the nicest, crispest, coldest Blue V down here. I've got the coldest Blue V ever in the sewer down here. And I've got a reliable internet connection. And an enthusiast grade gaming PC. Dude, it's so funny. Jesse was sending me Facebook Marketplace things. Because also I've got to doodle something. I've got to, just so that I don't sit here at the blank page for 2 hours, because that would be embarrassing. So I will practice drawing like eyes or some shit. I haven't drawn in centuries. At least I have my hair. That is true. I do have my hair, and even though I'm not the biggest fan of it, it is there. I'm trying to challenge myself to draw without using the Control-Z or erase button every 3 seconds. That will last about 3 moments because I am already fucking pissed at what I have here. And we're just vibing, essentially, because what will I draw? Well, something, maybe. Who knows? It's a mystery even to myself, you know? A mystery even to I. Because that's like, I feel like that's like basic artist, like I don't know what I'm drawing. Oh, I guess it's an eye. It's anytime it's like, oh, what are we doing? It's going to be an eyeball. That's the general vibe. Because that's when nothing is going right. It's an eyeball. Elf a demon thingy. Okay, so elf. Head. Ears. And then it needs wings. Because I like the idea, hang on. I like the idea of that vibe where it's like, do you know when it's like I don't actually know anymore. Give me a second. I need to be a stick figure for a moment because I don't know what I'm doing. No, I hate everything. Give it a moment. No mind, I hate it entirely. Do me a new thing. Don't know the art style. I don't have an art style. I have disappointment in my soul. Also, I can't draw the pee-pee cat because, like, Twitch is kind of in that spot where it's like, if you fuck up, you might lose, like, everything because you showed, like, a little bit too much of the process. And thus, it, like, became, like, a thing. Better skin for Invisible Girl. Do I look like a fucking designer? Imagine someone trapped. Yeah, it's got that fucking, like, finger vibe going on where they got, like, the fingers coming out. I can't draw hands, so you'll have to, like, use your imagination on, like, what's going on here. But it's got, like, the fingers clawing their way out. Trying to get out. Go like, ugh, they go like crime blade. Ugh. 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 Who knows what anything is anymore? But howdy, random blue rabbit. Howdy, and welcome in. I can't draw, dude. Literally the other day I tried to draw, and I've been trying not to use 3D models. And now this is where we go wrong, right? is trying to not use 3D models means that I don't know what the hell is going on anymore, because usually I put a model down and then I put a pose down and then I use that as my plot points, and now it's like, here's a blank canvas. So now I have to be like, you know, oh, I have to be like, here's here's would be a chest, this would be that, this would be this, and this would be this, and then this would be, and then it would be like this, and then it would be like, and then it would be like this, and then it's like, ah! Catastrophe. I'm not meant to be yelling because I have a sore throat. That really hurt. I blame everybody except me. It's not my fault. It's self-control. Eyeball. Hang on, that's the wrong pen. It's got stabilization on it because I fucking... Oh yeah, that one does have that, so I can use this then. That's not very thick. Hang on. Trying to use brain power. I don't have it. Is that lost? Yeah, just like, isn't it like this? No, one of them's laying down. That's all I know. Is this like, what are those? I will blame you. I will blame everyone except myself, because that's easier than accepting responsibility for the consequences of my actions. It's easier that way. I couldn't remember where the Control Z button was for a moment. I'm just staring at that's how my like... But it's like, I don't know, I'm trying to think and it's like brain dead. Also, I forgot to take my meds. That could be a contributing factor, but you know, maybe not. I'm gonna use it though, because that's easy. It's easier to be like, oh, I didn't take my meds, than like, I'm absolutely devoid of creativity. Dude, I still, like, can't, like, it's one of those things where I can't believe that I went through that phase where I was like, I'm gonna learn to draw, like, solidly. But, like, I don't know, I've literally got blank slates right now. It's like anything that is just, it's just like... At least it's not a completely blank screen. We did 5 seconds, we drew a little thingy, car broom broom. Car, go broom broom. Brrrr. Brrrr. It's a fucking cube car. And then it's got... And then you do this so that it looks like it's going fast. Give it those motion lines. Or some shit. Some speed lines to it, you know. And then it's got like a little driving steering wheel. And it's got like, maybe it's got those pop-up headlights. Then it looks like it's got boop snoop. Maybe it's got like a grill. It's got, you need like markers for the doors, because otherwise people can't get in and out. Maybe it's, you know what? Yeah, it's one of those ones where it doesn't have that. Maybe it's sad. Dude, I can't, no, I refuse to do the Kichu. Hang on, I'm trying to remember what, like, things look like. It's more like... I have to use my memory, and I don't have a lot of that left. I don't. It's like something like, he has the, and then he has the, like... It looks like that, and then it's like... And then I think he has like a mouth here or something. And then like the headlights are for show or something. And then I don't know what the rest of the fucking car looks like. I don't know what the car, it's got like wheels down here or something like that. I don't know what cars look like. I don't drive. There we go. That is Kerchew. 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 The other side. Yeah, but like, yo, dude, yeah, memory. I can't afford memory at these times. Pikachu! Beep beep. Alright, what else do we have in our brain? What else can we cook up? Because I don't know. But yeah, it's hard because I don't even remember what it looks like. It's like, it has good hair like this or some shit. And then it has like a side bit. Then there's like hair clips and like a star or something like that. And it's got like a little bit that goes out like that. And then it goes like around like this, I think. And then it goes down like longer like this, I think. And then there's like one ear like this. And there's one up like this. And then, I don't know, nose there, mouth here, eyeballs here. And then fucking ugly ass fucking bowl cut I need to fix. Ugly ass bowl cut needs to fix. And that's about as best as it gets. I want to kill it with fire. But no, I probably should. I remember the last time I was drawing. Let's try doing the whole, like, fuck man. This could be 10 years of me trying to draw a circle. But I remember last time I was trying to do, like, not from memory exactly, but, like, probably, like, here, I'd say. If I was to, like... vague head shape. And after all the time, dude, I don't even know how many work in progresses I have that will never see the light of day because I just decided that it's better if they don't. And then somewhere around here probably would be markers for that. And then like... I don't even remember what this started as, but it's way off proportion-wise. But the goal, again, was just to do silly doodles with the idea, with the mentality of not using 3D models, because I don't want to use 3D models all the time forever, and I'm way too dependent on them. So, oh yeah, I forgot, I have one of these. Yeah, something like that, and then something like that, maybe. If I was to try and be slightly more serious with it, I tried to do the teeth for a moment. Forget that. Get rid of this. Pepe burning Elmo pose. Dude, do you know how, like, fucking, I don't know, like, brain is trying to remember. So then there's like a head, and you'd have like a neck, and I'm like, you'd have like, we're going to draw it with those hands because I cannot be fucked to do hands right now. And then like, this is the one, right? Where it's like that. Where it's like that. And it's like, dude, I hate drawing arms, because arms should be made not okay. And then I can't remember what anything looks like past this point. Smiley face. I feel like Scooby-Doo when it's like the, you know, he's like taking all the notes and he's like, funny. Dude, shows that do this annoy me, where it's like, oh, here's the bunny, and then like they talk from here though, and it's like rubber hose arms, like the like that. I can't draw hands. They're too hard, man. Hands are hard. Hands are hard, like just tubes. The fuck are we even on about? Like fucking chips? Like, fucking, that's an eldritch beast. That's an eldritch beast. That's what I started drawing, was an eldritch beast. Fucking Cthulhu doing the fucking But like, now I forgot what I was going on about. But yeah, but it's like, I feel like it's okay to just have a design that either doesn't have a noticeable mouth. You can get a lot of expression from just eyebrows, right? And I feel like that's like,
what the fuck was that?
Thank you for the follow, game. Welcome in. Hi, 8 months in a row. Holy shit, I'm doing so much. So much. Don't worry, I didn't remove much. I just got rid of it because I was lazy. I could just move it. Wrong layer. I could just move it around. Because I draw out separate layers because I make lots of mistakes. Like whatever the fuck this is. But I hate, usually my hands, I just start doing like this moment and then I'm just like, okay, so like, and I just kind of go from there. And then I'm just kind of like, and then like, if I was to like try and like, it's never really where I want it to be. And then I would try to like tidy it up from like that, which is never a really good spot to be in. Because it's all like wrong. And then I would mess with it from there. I hate hands so much, dude. Either that, or I just like... like I look at my own hand and I'm like, okay, well there's kind of like a this bit. And it goes into this bit. And like... And it goes into this bit. And it goes into this bit. And then it goes into this bit. And then it goes into this bit. And boom! Hand. I tried really hard to learn to draw hands at one point, but it never goes very well. But I will follow more. I appreciate it. You don't have to. Either's fine. Either's fine. Wherever you're. That's the other reason why I stream to 2 places at once is because wherever people are most comfortable. That and it lets me save my VODs. Without having to export them, because I forget to export them and then I get really sad because it's like, oh damn, I wanted to edit that. I'm not gonna edit that. I just stream to Twitch and YouTube. But yeah, god damn it, dude. I don't know what I'm doing. Honest to God. It's like, I don't know, sometimes I feel like I have moments where they look semi-okay, but like, most of the time, it's just... like it does just look off. I just use my own hands a lot of the time for like referencing and trying to get that, and I hate it, dude. I hate because I try so hard to like follow advice where it's like, oh, you have to draw not only what's there but the negative space, right? So it's like, oh, so like, oh, I could see the hands, and it's like, oh well, there's a gap that kind of looks like this in between, so like, and then from there, like, I could work, but like, but it's like, it just looks like shit every time regardless, you know? In 2 places, goddamn. Even more places that I need to run and hide from. With unique characters, cry over it a lot, and then think about what the point, like, why? Not that you need a why, but it helps, right? So, if you're like purpose bias for VTubing, for example, I want it to be recognizable, I want it to be marketable, I want it to be simple but interesting, and I want it to be like, you know, a silhouette and everything. So, and then also why could be things like if you're doing it for D&D, so what setting is it? So you want cyberpunk, well, what's their backstory? Because that can have a big thing. If there's somebody who's big into tech, then maybe they have tech in their design, right? Maybe they have cybernetics, maybe they're really against cybernetics and they don't have any, and that's part of their design. That maybe they have clothes that are more old-fashioned because they don't want to get with the times, or things like that, you know? Essentially, I feel like that's a big part of figuring out where your character, if you're trying to come up with a character, where do they fit in? Not necessary, but it can help. Where do they fit in and what's their backstory is like a good one. Even though for my general one, I don't really have one. I am the backstory, so it's like, well, what fits my character? Like, that's where I settle up Border Collie. It's like, I feel like most of the time I'm energetic, so what's something energetic that fits me? And then I go from there. And then I ended up with this after crying. That was the other thing, was crying. I've got I get jump scared every now and then, because obviously I have the YouTube that is not my, like, YouTube that I use for uploading. And I forget that, like, it uses the picture that I put because I was trying to look professional because I was trying to get employed. And so it has, like, a profile picture on there for the Google account and everything. And so now I open my, like, TV and it's just like, old picture of you. And it's like, oh, I have fucking bangs, dude. It's fucking horrible. Horrible. I could log in and I could change it or remove it, but I'm just fucking lazy. So I'm just eternally going to get jump scared by fucking bangs, dude. Terrifying. Bingus the Goblin Hay steal toe rings and toss them at his geese. I am ashamed to admit that most of the time that I think about playing D&D, the characters that come to mind are big women, mainly. I think they're called tieflings. So anyway, I think Malevola was cool. I don't know what that says about me as a person and an individual. I prefer not to think about it, but it's there, the fact that that's basically where I go to anytime I think of any other character. I'm just like, no, what if it was... I need to be burned to a crisp. Gen Alpha don't hate me if I'm honest, or they hate me for it. I guess if it's like incredibly negative without a basis, then it's like, I wouldn't hate you, but I'd probably be like, well, that's a bit silly. But, like, in general, I feel like having opinions on any generation is silly. Because I feel like, in general, it's better to have opinions on individuals rather than, like, an entire generation of people. Because within each one has their own... Because, like, I can say all that I want. It's like, yeah, every generation wasn't born exactly on my birthday. Exactly. They need to be me. They need to have gone through the same struggles as me. And it's like, it's just funny because it's like, technically, I think me and my younger brother are in the same gen, but because the passage of text, holy fuck, I'm stupid, tech, because the passage of tech, it's like, it still feels like it's vastly different. Like, and, like, but technically we'd be the same, but it doesn't feel like it, because so different even though same. Crazy. How it'd be to fold, like, I don't know, man, I want a flip phone, but at the same time, the flip phones that we have now are just kind of it, and then also, like, we don't have Garfield phones. Also, dude, going through Facebook Marketplace is so fun. So fucking fun. It was so fun, because Jesse was sending me listings from it, and it was literally, like, a pair of headphones for $100, right? $100 for a pair of, like, HyperX headphones, right? Bit crusty. These goddamn things look like they contained the next, like, virus. The next plague was within these headphones. The fucking band was peeling like mad. the headphone cops themselves looked like they had enough DNA to start a culture. There was, like, mystery dust all over that shit. And, like... It is... $100 bit crusty. I just thought $100 bit crusty. And it's like, holy fuck. Biohazard. Biohazard of a pair of headphones. $100. For just for a triple digit value, you can get the benefit of a biohazard on your head. Most of the people are toxic and they do say brain rot 24 hours every day. When I say a meme for fun, they say you're not funny or be mean. That feels like, okay, but that's not Gen Alpha. That's just you're hanging out with assholes. Cause like, every generation has like their own brain rot. And it's funny to say like, oh, but like we don't have, no. Cause don't even get me started on, now it's like the whole like, it like, you know, oh, much the thing, like much this, much that. Or fucking Doge. Or fucking like any of that. Minions, dude. Minions. Fucking minion memes. They're brain rot. Do not even get me fucking started. I don't care. You could be like, oh, but like minion memes are just brain rot. Everyone has their own fucking brain rot. Literally. Like, I feel like you cannot. And then every single, you can go back and find newspapers of like, oh, the children these days aren't speaking proper English. Brain rot, dude. They're speaking in brain rot. They're speaking in their generation of brain rot. Brain rot has nothing to do with it. It's literally just like you're hanging out with people who don't have the same sense of humor as you. That's all it is. It's got very little to do with what generation it is, and a lot to do with they don't have your sense of humor. Because like even within those that speak brain rot, like it's probably there's groups where it's like, oh, this brain rot is funny, but this brain rot is annoying, right? So maybe it's you speak every other kind of brain rot, but 6-7's just not funny to you. So that, but then there'll be, and they speak every but 6-7 is funny. That's two different senses of humor. They're both brain rotted. But, and then it's like, but yeah, it's like, that's just shitty people. Brain rot because it makes you dumb. That's stupid. But I love memes. Memes don't make you dumb. Memes are brain rot. Memes are brain rot. I hate, like, again, I hate to be that person. Memes are brain rot. It's literally the same thing, different coat of paint. It is all brain rot. It is literally like, oh no, I would never. My one has plot. I only watch it for the plot, kind of like, you know, it's all. Like, yeah, it's like something, I don't think something can make you dumb. I think that what you find entertaining is irrelevant to intelligence in the sense of like I feel like also it comes across as what you find funny and how you react to it, right? I mean, I made my own meme like no one made it before, so they say you're not funny instead of saying you tried. Yeah, but that's just assholes. Like that's exactly like that. Also, I feel like, to be fair, I do feel like in a general sense, also still brain rot. I will say that you made brain rot. You try to make brain rot. That's all it is to it. It's like they don't try and distinguish them. That has the same vibe as like Rick and Morty is actually for smart, but it's still fucking. It's all the same. It's all brain rot. That's number one in error, is thinking that memes aren't brain rot. They're the same thing, just different name. But like, I feel like in general, anybody who creates, right? Whether it be memes or videos or art or anything, that is, Family Guy is brain rot. Family Guy is peak fucking brain rot. It's just televised brain rot. It is. And then I will say it as well, that what is it? Rick and Morty's brain rot. Like I said, it's literally the same thing. So, but it's just like, anytime you create something, I'm more hanging with people, but there will be there will be pushback right? Because there will always be that person that's just like, oh, I can do it better. Or you could have done this, or you should have done this, irregardless of what your original vision or intentions was. And it's like... That's just the thing when you share anything you made. If something matters to you, don't share it. You know what I mean? But that's just like a fact, though. I guess it depends on like... I'm just gonna go get a quick snack. I'm just gonna go and get a quick snack. All right, I got my crack cookie. Oh, I think my crack cookie is off. It smells funny. I don't want to eat it. It smells musty. I opened the bag and the bag was hot and then smelt really musty, and it's like, I don't know if I want to eat that. Never mind, I don't have a snack. I have depression. That's what I have. I have the urge to lay on train tracks. Jesus fuck. I've been sitting here excited for my fucking cookie. My fucking sickly ass fucking cookie. And instead I'm welcome to sadness. Stupid fucking cookie had to go and get fucking yucky and musty. I just wanted my fucking cookie. I just don't know what I'm doing. Dude, I don't like this thing down here. This down here is giving me nightmares. It gives me sadness. Wait, wrong layer. This has to go. This has to be removed from existence. This has to be removed. I guess it's probably, like, as far as memes go, it's not one that I would, like, share or laugh at, but at the same time, the memes that I laugh at are, like, the brain rot you would hate. I apologize, but I am literally in that vibe of Gen Alpha in that sense of, like, I'm not about to make 500, 6, 7 jokes, but I've watched Skibbity Toilet, and I've watched, like, it's used a lot of the time, right? It's that it's not logical. It's not applicable, right? And to a degree, modern humor, and even, like, not modern humor, tends to rely on the absurd and the absurdity of what's being said, even if you don't agree with it, right? And the sense of, I hate, like, it's what, you, like, almost feel bad laughing at it, except that you don't feel bad because you know you're just laughing at it, and that if it would really happen, like, no one's actually condoned it. For example, I have the subgenre of drink driving memes. Drink driving is fucking awful, right? No, everyone agrees with that. Nobody thinks driving is driving and drinking is a good idea. That's a bad idea. That's worst idea. You're a piece of shit if you do. But for some reason, the memes where it's like, oh man, driving is so so boring, and then me feeling my car keys in my pocket after a bit, like that. Those ones make me laugh, right? Even though it's like, it's awful. Like it's the absurdity of like nobody get numbers. Driving in my car right after a beer. Hey, that bump is shaped like a deer. DUI, how about you die? I'll go at 100 miles an hour. Little did you know I filled up on gas. I'm gonna get your own drinking. But I hate it because to me it's gross. That's why I hate it. Well, I guess that's if it's like gross, but I feel like one of the biggest skills anybody on the planet can develop is learning to acknowledge when something's not your cup of tea. Right? I feel like that's a giant skill. It's not always easy, but learning that it's okay. Right? That if something's just not for you is... Because something could be really gross to you and you might not like it, but maybe it's just not your cup of tea. Right? To do, like, within means. I feel like they need to always say that and be like, within means, obviously. Like, but, like, you can not like Skibbity, but be like, but if someone gets a laugh out of it, it's fine. Right? Like... It's on its own is not a problem. Me being reasonable, yeah, it doesn't happen often. Fucking take a photo. The shark brain reason for what? Mocking your religion? It does. I just know it as the tralalero tralala. Or cappuccino ballerina. Me. And then I don't remember the rest of it. But that's the only bit that's stuck in my brain. Is cappuccino ballerina. And the tralalero tralala. Bombadil crocodile. I'm infected with brain. Dude, you have no idea how much time I spend on TikTok. I am not willing to admit it. It's embarrassing to me. Honest to God, it's very fucking embarrassing because I come on stream and, like, it's that whole thing of, like, oh, the audience begins to reflect the streamer, right? But no, it doesn't, because every time I'm being up, like, oh, have you guys been on TikTok and seen this brain rot? And then nobody here's on TikTok. I'm like, have you guys been on TikTok? And then everyone's like, I've never touched TikTok in my life. And it's like, oh. So now I feel like the odd one out because I go on TikTok semi-frequently. Not 11 hours a day, that's Sudoku. I have a problem, dude. Let me double check. Let me look at my fucking screen time. Let me look at my screen time. You're going, like, I have an addiction to Sudoku. It's a problem. Like, I don't know why. These stupid, funky little numbers. My brain keeps going for it. And I hate it. Like, of all the fucking things like, oh, I'm addicted. I'd rather be addicted to fucking gambling. That's my fucking brain. A fan of my religion. I guess it's also like the thing of understanding that, like, I doubt that anyone's actually meaning that. Same as, like, I guess it's not the same, but anything, like, understanding where a joke lies. But also, you can find it really, really, you know, not okay. But then with the understanding that it's like, for most people, they probably don't even know. They probably just go funny words, right? So it's like... It's not... that, like, it's that, yeah. Jesus, where the fuck do you find screen time? I don't know where to find it. Is it this one? Okay, I have spent... Okay, last week, I spent an average of 2.5 hours per day on, Sudoku Master, which is the fucking Sudoku app I've been using. So, and I spent 16 hours in a week playing fucking Sudoku. Isn't it meant to be Italian brain rot? I could have sworn that Tralalero Tralala and the Cappuccino Ballerina and the Bombadil were all meant to be, like they were that. Which could be, that could literally just be a, like, one of those funny cases where it's like if you say it, like, one word in different languages has different meanings. Could be, I wouldn't know. I just think the shark's funny. That's all I saw. I just saw, haha, shark in shoes. Yeah, I love to gamble. Gamble. It's so funny, though, to me. I feel like such an imposter every time I make jokes about gambling, because I actually don't gamble. Because I know I'd lose. My whole family, my bloodline is cursed, dude. My bloodline is cursed, and I know better. It's literally... Study digital, it's great that storytell be a good thing to start with. Absolutely. I feel like whatever you can afford is the best thing to start with. Whatever you can afford. I solidly, with the most, like, whatever, because I feel like it would be better to spend, I think the first foray I had into digital art was that I got I think it was $20 off of AliExpress. I can't even remember which brand it was, but I got a $20 drawing tablet. Was it great? Fuck, man, I don't know. I don't remember. I got it, and I realized that, you know what? I would like to pursue this. I do want to try and get better at this. Then from there, I tried looking at screen tablets because I didn't I wanted a portable thing, and I read that I got a Samsung tab. I didn't like it, and then I read that the iPad was good, so I got an iPad. Fucking hate it. Fucking hate it. It sucks to me. Everyone else loves it. I hate its fucking guts. God damn it, I hate it so fucking much. And then I got like an actual screen tablet for my computer. So I have XP Pen drawing tablets, which I have had good. I have had good experiences with XP Pen. Some people have not. But for me, it works fine. I don't like the tilt though. So this is where it goes, is I rarely use tilt, right? I rarely tilt my brush to try and get, I hate that the iPad, I basically have to turn the tilt feature off entirely to be able to use it, which defeats the purpose of the whole fucking thing, right? Because I don't tilt. I want straight lines. I'm not a shader with a pencil kind of vibe. I don't do that. I want chicken scratch pieces of shit. The only time I tilt is in Marvel. Please, bitch, I'm tilting now. I tilted fucking everything. I still don't understand how I am known as a crash out streamer. Literally, like, it's one of those things of, like, one time it's fun, but it's not like, oh, hundreds of times, but it's multiple times people have been like, oh, it's this bitch, she crashes out. What the fuck do you mean I crash out? The fuck you mean? Want to explain that to me? You want to explain that to my face? I don't fucking understand how I'm crashing out. Anyway, but I want to draw, like, chicken. That's what I'm saying. Being ADHD isn't crashing out. Being ADHD is not crashing out. Although I will admit that maybe I'm getting a little bit hyper because my throat fucking hurts right now. Maybe I need another buttermenthol. Because, fuck man, sore throat hurt bad. But it's not, like, it's just being, like, energetic. Being energetic is not the same as crashing out. Famous in school. I'm like 25 years old, dude. I'm almost 26. I haven't been in school for a long time, thank fuck, dude. Anytime it pops up with like any typical Monday, yeah, basically. But I got an XP Pen magic drawing pad because it's not even as strong as the, like, iPad. But the thing is, I don't want to... I already have a really, really good desktop. If I want to draw something big, if I want to draw a 4K illustration with hundreds of layers, I'm going to be at my computer anyway. That iPad was never going to handle it. My laptop can't fucking handle it. If I'm going to draw, like, a VTuber model or something big, I'm going to be at my computer anyway. So I just need something for sketching, maybe getting the outlines done before I move on to my computer and my desktop. So I wanted something that could use Clip Studio and use it well, because that's my preferred art program. But in general, whatever you can afford is a good idea. Just start. See if you like it. If you like drawing digitally, then from there, I suggest seeing if you can find... There's lots of, if there's any stores that have displays. Not so much of drawing tablets, they wouldn't, but you can get, like, sometimes, like, phone stores will have, like, the iPads out with the pens and things so you can see what they feel like. And then you can doodle on it quickly, like, in and trial it. Literally, that's why they're there, for you to trial it. Don't stand there and draw, like, a 10-hour masterpiece. But if you, like, start doing it and you're like, nah, I really don't like that, then maybe you don't need to draw on a screen. Like, it is worth saying, you don't need to use, like, a screen tablet to draw. Some people, it's actually to a degree better if you don't, because then you're forced to look forward instead of down at your drawing tablet and crank your neck and like all of that. Saw Zootopia 2, that was so great. Hell yeah! I've been watching Welcome to Derry. Very different vibes. Used jailbroken Nintendo DS hooked up to an Arch Linux Game Boy Advance SP Gold Edition. That is too many words, dude, and that is too much tech. I can't. Throwback to when I tried to like make a Minecraft server and I shut the internet down. I like broke the router because I tried to start a Minecraft server and I was trying to do the port forwarding thing or whatever it makes you do, and I was doing that and I changed the setting and then the internet went out and I couldn't do anything because Jesse was at work. So I tried doing, like, I couldn't properly Google stuff because the internet wasn't working. So I couldn't Google how to fix it either. And so I tried undoing what I did to get the internet back and that still didn't fucking work. Anyway, I never ended up playing on that Minecraft server either. That's the greatest fucking thing about it. So we're talking to somebody whose tech is that. So I don't think that that's quite my level. I need baby's level of tech. I need baby's understanding. PixChat on the DS. Yeah, see that's more my level. That's more my speed. That's more about where I am. No worries. And there's also like lots and lots of channels on YouTube that have lots and lots of reviews because they get sent like drawing tablets. So if you want to see different brands and how they perform, there's heaps of channels out there that either get sent the drawing tablets or they buy the drawing tablets so that they can test out the different ones to see what. Because like I said, there's things like the Magic drawing pad, the iPad, then you've got ones for desktop, then you've got, to a degree, depending on what phone you've got, some of the phones have the pen on it as well, which can be used to get the feel of whether you even like drawing on a screen. You don't necessarily need a screen one, and if you never get comfortable, you do not never need it. The artistic process is a process, and that's for you and you only. Hook up a PS5 controller and use a touchpad to draw. Unironically though, don't use a touchpad to draw, but a controller can be a very good shortcut hotkey thing. I don't know, I didn't think about that, but you can actually get little Bluetooth controllers, right? So not necessarily an iPad, or like not iPad, fucking PlayStation 5 controller, but you can use your controller. Your controller is just inputs. You can use programs either on your computer or just on a drawing tablet, and then put like, you know, instead of, and use a button on a controller as your undo button. Turn my shit into real advice, because I'm real shit, that's why. Real shit at drawing, I haven't drawn in like 30 fucking minutes. It is rough out here. It's not good. Maybe on purpose. And yeah, don't yell at kids though. Like, just don't yell at kids. It's simple. Like, they're little shits, but like, you just ignore them. Like, you're the adult. It's presumably, fucking hope so. I don't want minors in chat literally just because I don't want to interact with them, because I am in no way, like, you know, I don't want the stress that comes with this person is still forming their brain. So, yeah, throw some things at them when they are. Yeah, just like, when they aren't looking, when no one's looking, though, right? It's only a crime if you can... No, but no, like, see, that's another one of the memes, though, that comes in where it's absolutely fucking awful, but for some reason they make me laugh for all those ones where it's like, you know, POV or my son after you didn't get me a beer kind of vibe. And it's like, they're fucking awful, but for some reason they make me laugh. And I think that's probably it, is the shock value. And like that nervous laughter, being able to make a joke out of like, even though you know in reality it's not the same. What you joke about is not real, to a degree, right? As always, I will say the famous within means. What the fuck am I doing, dude? Yeah. Like, yeah. Dude, it's one of those things where it's like, I guess it's okay though, because I laugh at the ones that are at my own expense too. anytime I see, there's a specific one, and it's like the Silver Surfer scene where he phases through the fucking surfboard, and it's like POV, like, you know, me looking at my wife after I told her she'd be bad at driving and I'm flying through the windscreen now kind of vibe. I can't remember what the words are, but every time I see it, it makes me fucking laugh at this shit. And it's like... that thing of like, okay, look, I historically on this channel have not proven myself to be a good driver, evidenced by me playing Truck Simulator with my feet, but that doesn't mean that all women are bad. Just because I am doesn't mean all of them are, right? Okay. I am not a good marker for anything. You know what I mean? I should never be. But yeah, see that kind of shit. It's just like the fucking Silver Surfer, and it's just and all I see. Dude, that makes me fucking laugh so badly. But I was like, but I did this, I yelled this, I go away before I yeah, that's just abusive, dude. That's just being shit. Like, presumably you're the adult. Maybe you should think about, like, if someone is mocking you, right? And you're getting so upset that it's causing you physical distress, then, like, and it's not another adult, right? It is a child. Then just, you're the one that needs to remove yourself. Like, you are quite fucking literally the bigger person, because you are older. You need to be the bigger person. Like, I feel like that's another skill that needs to be learned quite a lot, is like, you know, is you need to, like, when to be the bigger person and, like, just be like, nah, not worth it, and just move away. Not even just with children, it's like a skill to learn on the internet as well. Learning which fights are worth it, what's being better, you know what I mean? Like, being right or being, you know. Even if they are, it's literally just that thing of, if they're any scenario, right? I feel like the better thing is just walk away. Is it worth it? Is it whatever confrontation comes after? Because you know, right? If you yell at someone, that is starting shit. Is it realistically worth your fucking trouble? You are more disturbing you're disturbing your own fucking eating, right? If you're eating and someone's bothering you and you can remove yourself from the scenario, right? If it's family, you go find their fucking parents because they're the ones that can yell at them. But if it's someone like, you know, if it's you can presumably pick up whatever you're eating and go move somewhere else. Should you have to? No, but like, is it worth it, right? That's the thing. Is it worth it? If you can just pick up what you're eating, go move somewhere else, and then spend the rest of the time eating in peace, or you can start shit. And then it's that where it goes from there, right? Yeah, it's literally like they're just gonna, and they're not gonna get better. They're not gonna understand, right? They might even be doing it because they think it's funny. Kids love reactions. They think it's very funny. Yeah, well then, that's what, like, then you are the bigger person. She'll have to deal with, don't worry. She will deal with that when she gets older. But right now, it's not your problem. You'd pick up your plate or whatever you're eating and you go move somewhere else. But if all it is like, is it worth it? It's literally just that comes down to, does it matter who's right? Is it worth it? That's the end line, right? Is it worth it? Or you make family lunch really fucking interesting because, like, that is an option too. Be what that is. Good old that is an option as well. That is one pathway. It's like multiple path dialogue. You know, there's multiple pathways forward. That's what I mean. But see, that's what I mean. She'll yell back, right? So so you can see the branching dialogue forming. You've got two options. Yell at the kid, start shit, people yell at you. Your meal's ruined anyway now. Yell at her, start shit, your meal's ruined now. Just fucking leave, right? Just leave. If your mother will yell, just tell your mother and then piss off and let her deal with it. That's what I would do. I usually, there is nothing wrong with running to mom and being like, Mom, they're bullying me! And then sitting there and watching And then you get a dinner show, right? You go and you tell whoever will yell, who won't yell at you. You go and tell the person who is willing to start shit, right? You don't need to be the person who starts shit. You just you need to know who would. So then you go and you tell them, and then they'll go and start shit on your behalf. And now while you're eating and everyone's yelling at each other, you don't have a show. See, now that's the real big brain move. You don't yell at the kid. You don't need to raise your voice at all. You just go find the person who will. Oh, do not fear the wrath that they might bring to you. Yeah, it's basically. I guess I have no fault with like not being around people. So if there's somebody pissing me off, I have no problem with being like, well, I'll just text you later. I don't need I guess my family's very different though. My family is the kind of family where we won't talk for a while, but like none of us hate each other. We're just not talking for a while because we just haven't thought to talk to each other for a while, right? So, but if it's like, if I was just like, yeah.
Oh, Macho Man Randy Savage is
there you go.
The cream of the crop to be the life out of them kids.
Get a cameo, dude. That would be great.
Has condoned
dude, 7 years old. You could probably convince
Santa
them.
Claus is giving those little bastards a flying elbow drop from the stratosphere.
That's what. Well, that's a you problem. That's a skill issue.
Like
if you can't control your own anger, it's a skill issue. But yeah, what you need to do, get a cameo of Santa Claus telling them if you don't stop being a little shit, I'm gonna snap your spine for Christmas. Not your problem. Send it anonymously if you can. And then just see. But you really, at 7 years old, you can get a fucking cameo of Bluey. Get a deepfake of Bluey being like, hey, little shit, don't be a shit. See if they'll listen to that. I used to listen to that. I throw hands with all my family. My family would never throw hands, but that's what I mean. We've always kind of, well, I guess, okay, that's a lie. There's been scenarios, but that's different, very different. But previously, my family would never throw hands. It gets very heated, and then we just walk away. We know when to walk away, I feel. It's very much a, you know, is it worth it? And then we go and we calm down and we're like, yeah, knowing, like, again, when is it worth it? There's literally, it's just that thing of, is it worth it? Not an excuse though. I do too. I don't fucking yell at kids to shut the fuck up. That's a skill issue. You don't have ADHD. You have a skill issue. Skill issue. Whether a kid is fully worth until you're 18, it is not, because it is worse. The kid throwing, like, don't throw hands because I can't. I don't want to get banned, please. Can we go back to drawing titties? This is getting to be a very awkward conversation. I think all of us have skill issues. I'm too socially awkward to handle the, like, the things of it. Hang on, I'm trying to find the fucking... Dude, how the hell are you meant to do anything? Okay, there we go. There we go. Sorry, I just wanted to make sure I could bring up the chat properly. Okay. Howdy, voice of void. Hi, welcome in. But to be, we're drawing. I don't know. I am in a hell. I am in hell. I am in hell. Boblin the Goblin? I don't know why, but Boblin sounds like he'd be a goblin shaped like this, where it's like that, like, that's an atrocious arm. Or it's like... And then they have like ears like this, I think. I don't know. I don't know. Give me a moment. I'm trying. Maybe he has that like one strand of hair. That one hand. Gobio. Wait, how do you spell peanut? I don't know how to spell it. Yeah, there's a belt. He's got belt. He's got a little belt there. And he's and he's only like, you know, here's a leg. I don't know how to draw legs properly. Please excuse it, but it's like here's this is a knee. This is a knee for reference. Just forget the rest of this and it's fine. That's the knee. And he's only knee height. Actually, the knee should be higher because he's like down, like actually he's like a crab. He can't straighten his legs. He can't straighten his legs. That's it. He's got like he's got bad joints. Is Gobby the Gobby your peanuts? He's gonna steal your peanuts. He does not have a peanut allergy. And he has like one strand of hair that he's holding on to because it's very important to him. He's got one strand of hair. It's very important to him. How much for Gobby? He's free. He's free, actually. You can't get away from Gobby the Peanuts Gobbler, cause he's coming. Like no one is safe. No one is safe from Gobby your peanuts. Protect your peanuts. You need a peanut protector now being sold exclusively on my website that I pay for. Which is really, I pay for a fucking website, dude. I pay for a URL and then I don't use it because I was like, oh, I'm gonna make merch, so I'm gonna make a URL so I can like attach that shit to Fourth Wall, so I can like make a merch store, so I can draw art and make merch. It didn't work. Jeff is hard because I don't know how shark shaped. He has like little feetsies, right? Give me a moment. I need to like fucking lock in. Mouth with fin. Pretty much. He is like, you know, if I go like, I'm trying to fucking image stuff in my head, but it's embarrassing as well when I'm trying to like do stuff on stream because I don't know. My brain doesn't know it, and half the time I draw stuff, it's very fucked. It's very fucked. Give it a moment. I need to like come to terms and realizations of what I'm doing. It takes a moment a lot of the time. It takes me a moment. He has like really big fucking eyes. He has like bulbous fucking eyes, dude. It's kind of funny that how bulbous his eyes are to a degree. Give me a moment. I need to like... I'm trying, but I don't know what I'm doing properly. I'm not an artist. I've lied to you all. Actually, to be fair, did I ever say I'm an artist? Have I ever said I'm actually an artist? I don't think I have. I think any implication of me being an artist has been from other people being like, oh, you draw this! And I labeled it an art stream, so there is that. So I am partially responsible in that sense. But, like... Dude, where does your head go? What is your fucking face? What is your head shape? What is your head shape? I don't know, dude. What is you doing? And then he has like, wait. Fucking, the stabilizer makes it hard to do pointy shapes. And then he has like his menene. Hang on, what does it look? It's more like... Mene. Nah, that's close enough. I really don't remember what the fuck this guy looked like. He brain dead as hell, dude. He brain dead as hell. And then he has like little weird feeties. I just remember because the last time I drew him, he has weird fucking pretties. I was almost going to continue the like... Yeah, artistic, yeah. That's one word. That's what my mom said when she meant tism, right? Like artism? Art. My mom... No, I made my model, and I have drawn other things. Like, I don't know if I have access to it easily. I will say, I took an ibuprofen, and I think that did wonders for my throat, because my voice now is not as sore, so I think that it was a cold. I think it was a cold. Yeah, he's got like little nubbies. He's got like little nubbies. But I don't remember like sizes. It's like that's as far as my brain gets, as like the face bit there, and then past there, I can't remember where things lie. Ah, fuck yeah. Control Z, not Control S, you bitch. Five cloves of garlic. Yeah, just like, actually it's more like 3 buttermentos. Cause it's like, he has like a little bit here. And then he has like little nubbies. And they have like they're like little fins though. They're like little fin feet. They're like weird. But they are very short, but they're not as short as you think. It's one of those weird things where it's like... And then it's like that thing of like, I don't know where it goes. I don't know, it's just round. I've pressed Control Z so many times. I would have an easier time drawing Venom. Venom is also, though, more on my mindset. Oh, I know where I'm going wrong. He needs to, like... There we go, yeah. That's where I'm going wrong mentally. That's because he goes around like that, yeah? But then he goes, like, out. He goes, like, out here. There we go, that's closer. Where does your fin go, dude? See, this is how I usually draw, and this is why I don't like drawing on stream. Is because my art process is draw random lines, and see if it lines up at all. Fucking good enough, you know? It's not. I hate it. Give it a moment. I need to figure out... There's so many lines and I don't know what line is what now. God damn it, my hands are shaking. This is why you don't take Ritalin and ADHD meds, by the way, everybody. You get fucking shaky as shit. It makes it hard when you're trying to figure out what you're drawing and you're fucking shaking the shit. Don't mix stimulants. Or do, like, I'm not your mom, but, like, I don't advise it based on experience. That's the best we're getting. That really is the best we're getting. Geef. Geef. I'm trying to, there's too many, like, lines and shit, and I keep forgetting that I need to make my eraser smaller if I'm gonna actually erase anything, because it was, like, super big. But it's like, I don't know, I'm not very, like, again, I lied to everybody when I say that I'm an artist, because I don't know what I'm doing. Like, technically, like, again, I drew my model, does not mean I know what I'm doing. Where the fuck do your legs go, dude? Like, I get that bit, but then the rest of it's like a mystery to me. That's like it. Reed Richards is made. Dude, I could probably, like, my memory goes as far as, like, little head. Bit of a neck, I think. And then it's like big curve, and then you go a little bit down here before you get down to like the legs. And then like that's all my brain gives me. And he has like hair or some shit up here. That's all my brain gives me. Is that's all I remember when it comes to like him, is the fucking the things where it's just like him fucking, yeah, just big fucking rectangle with little butt cheeks. It's literally the epitome of like, and then like tiny little butt cheeks. Except I remember there was a thing where it was like the new skin, did they make his butt bigger? You could put a projector on it. He could be like, if he were a green screen, what about magic? Do I know Critter? I do. I didn't hate it, but I used Clip Studio for a specific purpose. Hang on. But, because when I make my YouTube videos, different programs export differently. So, for example, I don't know if Critter does. Critter might. But Clip Studio, I know with 1000% certainty because I use it, that when I put it into Live 2D, this layer here, despite the canvas being this big, will export into Live 2D. And when I ask Live 2D to mesh it, Live 2D will do this, and it will cut it out. And it will order, it'll be like, okay, so this is where it is. This is where it actually is. It knows the edges of that layer. Whereas, like, and, like, I don't know whether Critter does, but, like, there are other programs, and they take the whole one. So I'm like, oh, can you mesh this? And it's like, okay, and then it does this. When I need it to mesh this. But it doesn't, because it doesn't recognize that that's the layer. It recognizes the other bit as the layer. But also, what about magic? Like, I feel like it's bullying to give me characters that actually, like... I don't think I'd be able to draw it from memory though. Cause my brain is trying. Give me a moment. I'm trying to skill something together here. I'm trying to bullshit myself. Give me a moment. Give me a very shitty moment. Let me have this shitty layer. Then turn it down. Oh, I've been drawing on the same layers. That's fine. And then, because if I was to actually... Should I lock in and actually try? I don't think I could, though. I think it's been too many shitties. I don't think I could suddenly lock in now and try and actually draw somebody, like, actual. Alright, let's have a think. Let's have a think. If I was to try and draw... God damn, I'm trying, I'm like, in my mind, I'm like imaging, I'm like trying to image it, right? Like... My brain is not going. I feel like I would probably do like this here. I have to like close my fucking eyes, dude, and try and imagine a rotating red apple. It's so fucking hard! It's like, you know... And so, like, I'm not good at, like... No, I don't think that would work, because I don't think I have the skill to image that. I'd have to do so many, like when I try to draw that 3D bodies, I have to draw like this, and I have to do, like, boxes out the shit end to, like, figure out, like, what I'm actually doing and what I'm trying to pose with. And then it ends up being like this, and then I'll like lower the opacity and I'll try and refine those boxes, and I'll do that 500 times. I could just like, I also don't, yeah, I have to look up a ref image. Cause I'm trying to think of a pose at the moment. And that's where it goes wrong. Cause I'm not very good at reference images. So I'm trying to think of, like, angles where it's like, I could probably go upper body only. I feel like probably similar to what I had, actually. I feel like if I pull my shit together, I may be able to get that. It'll take a lot out of me, but, like, I might be able to get it. But it's like, you have to, like, bear with me while I try and get, like, fucking baby shapes down of, like, what a body looks like. Ignore this circle. That circle's now irrelevant. Shoulders are about here. Okay, it seems like she is this-handed. So I probably go, if I'm going like, I probably go like out, heel, elbow, heel, and then a rock-on pose. I've already done too much to fucking like... What's a rock-on pose? Like the hand? Like the hand, probably something like that would be what I would just do. Probably more over to here, actually. I'd probably go more over here. I don't know how to properly do... Like, I don't know anatomy. So it's like, it's really hard. That needs to be down here more. And then I imagine it's more like this. So then it would be, if I were to... And then the curve would be like here. Just for my own personal reference of whereabouts hips and things would be, would probably be about here. Because she tends to have that. And then it's so rough. Oh gosh. And then like neck here. Head would be about head would be about here. I feel like here. God, and then see, this is, I do that, I'd be like, okay, so it's really, really rough. Then from here, check in later. But I love how you're like, hey, here's hell. I'm dipping. Here's hell. I'm going to, like literally, here's hell. I'm a dip. Crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy evil. That's crazy. I find that if I draw rough lines at first, it helps. And then... because I really like her new skin, so that was what I was going for. Her, millennial skin, I think. I'm not drawing the head features, but I can try and do some of the other stuff. It's so bad. Punk one better? Okay, okay. Punk one it is. Punk one it is. That one's probably easy as well, because she don't have, like... dude, it has giant shoulder pauldrons! Fuck. Okay. Let me... Dude, it's so embarrassing knowing how bad I am. Give me a moment. What's up? Hi. I'm trying to join. It's bad. How do you stream on YouTube? I use OBS. Past that, I would not be able to give instructions because I had to Google it myself. I had to Google it and do YouTube. Whichever one's easier? None of them! It's called I'm Bad. Okay, I need to lock in. I feel like this would be better, easier, actually. I was gonna go the other way because my brain thought that might be easier, but I don't think so. I'm gonna go this, and then we're gonna figure out whereabouts. Very tentative markings. Very tentative. Give it air of thing. And also it's going to be an anime style because that's what I try primarily draw in. So it's going to be stylized in that sense, right? Okay, so we're gonna try and get there from this. God damn it, my hands are so shaky. I guess that's why they say not to mix stimulants. I am actually tempted to go and get another energy drink though, because I actually kind of do now. I don't know. I do feel like locking in. I feel like this does feel like something I kind of want to draw. I feel like this could be something fun. I feel like me trying to draw this for stream probably not a good idea because it's already 9 and it's like... but we can see how far I get in an hour. If I just look in how far I get. Who am I drawing? Okay, I'll see if I can put a thing on the screen. The shapes look like sweets. Bamboo boy. No, that's fine. This is, yeah, I'm using, it should be Game Chops. Since, unless it's not displaying properly. No, it should be, yeah, it's Game Chops, since they allow their music to be used on things. But I'll see if I can find, or if I already had one. I do not. But, oh, I do. I'll change this to be Crying. Oh, man. Thing is, it's punk rock, isn't it? Thing is the name of it. That's a very bad. I'll see if I can add the outline so that it's a little bit more legible. Dude. There we go. And then I'll put it up here. Ah, fuck. But there we go. And then I would put the chin here, actually. If I was to pick one. Probably angle it even further. Dude, I miss my 3D models. Why do I try and improve? Why do I try and improve? Don't try and improve. Just stay comfy, man. Nobody said to me, like, hey, you should learn to draw without using 3D models. I just did that myself. Actually, I hate everything I just changed. Give me a moment. I like this shaping better. I just need to... I'll refine it later. It needs to go more, but that's beside the point. The rest of it's fine. And then... add this bits here so I know what's going on. Make sure that it looks semi-curved, because it helps, I think. I don't know, I'm just drawing random lines now at this point. I'm trying to make construction lines, but they don't really work well when you're silly like me. And you draw too loosely. Double-edged blade. Blade. But yeah, I haven't used Critter, so I would not have a clue. I haven't used Critter in, like, ages. I pretty quickly moved on to... using Clip Studio, because again, that's what I prefer. Clip Studio problems I might have had. Even then, it's like that's a lie. I probably would not have been able to. But it's like I would have been more likely to be able to. But I have no clue overall. Whereabouts do armpits like? I don't know, somewhere around here, I think. Because we're just doing basic shit. We're going to see how far we get. It's spoiler alert, it's not going to be far. No, I feel like it doesn't need to go. It's like, bodies can do that. Bodies can do that. Right? God damn his shaky hands! Does that mean I need more energy drink? I think that means I need more energy drink, right? I'm trying my best to imagine what a woman looks like, as bad as that sounds to say. Like, I'm trying to think, what do women look like? What is the construction of a woman? What does a woman look like? It has the benefit of, since Marvel Rivals is already quite stylized, it's like I was saying before, if it's something where you have a lot of a basis for it, you're more likely to notice when things are way wrong compared to like when it's something and it's already pushing boundaries and sometimes something like looks funny, like these, dude. I fucking hate these. I hate knees with a passion, dude. They've pissed me off. Why did I say I was only doing upper body and now I'm drawing essentially where legs and, like, waist would be? That's bad. That's a bad idea. How does... Draw general shapes and figure that shit out later. Okay, so if I'm... Okay. And then about here. And then I'd say about here. Because if it comes out here... I'd say it goes probably about here. Like, it would be like this. Maybe. Something like this. You know what I mean? It does not look right. Give it a moment. Don't give it a moment. Just don't look at it, actually. Just imagine it's not there. It's too high up. That's the problem. I figured it out. Maybe I can just undo most of it. I am gonna go grab that energy drink, though. I know I'm complaining I'm already shaking, but it's like, pfft, nobody expected good art anyway. It's meant to just be sketching and doodling. I want to get better at just calling things, like, a day. Congratulations on getting the layers back, though. I'll be right back. I'm just getting energy drink. Undefeatable? I don't think so. It doesn't ring a bell. I'll say it doesn't ring a bell. Nice doodle, thank you. I'm trying my best to try and not use, No, it's angled wrong. Fuck, man, I hate titties so bad. I like, okay, I'm an appreciator of of them, but like in general, when it comes to drawing them, they make me angry. Cause it's just like, where do you go? You know what I mean? Especially since, like, again, if this was giant titties, I'd just be like, bop, bop, bada bam. No, like, you know, little, it's just like bop, bop, bada bam, done. But because it's there, but it's not there, it's like, it's difficult because different... Give it a moment. I need to, like... Also, I think the other problem is that this is constructed incorrectly. I think this needs to be more up. It's literally just draw until... As I was saying, draw until it feels... You don't look at it and go like, oh, what's wrong with it? That's my method of drawing, is draw until it's not... You don't scream at it. The head's also kind of wrong. Wait, did I? Ah, fuck ya. Ah! I think I pressed cancel, not okay. See, this is why I was at one point going to sit down and I was going to study artists that I really liked to try and get, like, better. Because I'm trying my best to think of the pose that I'm going for. It's like really, it's meant to be perspective bendy, right? Do you know what I mean? Like it's meant to be like, it's not getting there, but it is meant to be more along the lines of, you look at it and it's definitely meant to be more pushing perspectives. Which is really stupid. Why am I doing that when I literally am saying how rusty I am? And I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna try and draw something I don't usually draw entirely. Like, why the hell would I want to do that? Why the hell am I doing things the way that I'm doing them? God damn it. Okay, let's flip it and see whether I can see from this angle where it's wrong. I feel like some of it's okay, and then the other bits are not. But the illusion is meant to be that you don't know that it's not okay. Because... And then arm is about here. Because then the armpit would be here. Here. Elbow here. And then she's got rock hands, so we're just gonna do this for now so that we know what we're going for. Which way does the thumb go in? Okay, this way. Okay, I'm gonna change this a bit because I feel like it needs to be, if I want it to be correct in the way that I want it to be. I feel like it has to be... And then... General shaping. Finger. And then a finger. And then I'll figure out the proportions later. Cause I'm trying to use my brain. Again, I'm not used to like doing angles. And I want to push the boundaries. Does that make sense? Like, I do want to, but at the same time, like, I don't know enough. Her arm is bending funny. Give it a moment. I'll fix it later. Need a reference? Looked at... Yeah, I need a that's what I'm trying to do, though. Is I'm trying my hardest. That's what's making me frustrated. Is it's like, I'm trying my hardest. I feel like there's been value in the times that I've done the best that I can from my memory. And then I go back and I look at a reference and I look at skeletons, or I go and I get a 3D model and I put it and I see where did I go right. And then I know what areas exactly I don't understand, right? So for example, maybe I'm okay at doing the angle of heads, but maybe I'm really, really shit specifically when it comes to elbows and where they go and where they sit and the angles, the range of an arm. Where the armpit actually lies, at what degree the arm, like, you know, how, in reference to a torso, right? Because I'm still learning in reference to a head, you know, you've got your rule of thirds or your half, then thirds, depending on your style, or in any style. But I'm still learning exactly how long is the torso in relation to a waist. And then from there you can learn, once you understand where the relation lies, you can then manipulate it better. And so if I know where I'm going wrong exactly, if I'm able to do the best that I can from memory, I can be like, okay, well, these are the areas I don't, because if I draw from memory and I'm like, oh, well, actually, where I put, for example, the waist isn't too bad. It wouldn't be a waste, but it wouldn't be as productive of a time if I then spent 3 hours learning to draw waists when I could have spent 3 hours learning how to draw arms in relation. Or learning to draw hands. But as far as taking the hand off and moving it, I use the lasso tool and then I use the move tool. But I don't like that's in this one. So, but again, I'm trying to use reference. But that's what I mean is I've used references a lot, and I feel like I want to be unrestrained because you can use references. But the thing is, my favorite art pieces in general, and a lot of art pieces, and you don't even notice it, and a lot of media, animation does it, art does it, stretches. If you take that actual person or that individual, example, Barbie wouldn't be able to walk kind of type shit, you know what I mean? Just because something looks... if you always use a restrained body, and then you try to bend perspective... It can be easier to manipulate it, and it can be cooler if it's not 100%. Sometimes life is boring, and it's more interesting if you stretch things that traditionally would not be stretched, but it looks better, right? Visually, it's more interesting. Is it realistic? No, but that's not what I'm going for. So I feel like I've been restrained to a degree when I use references in 3D images, like 3D models, because of... that, like, I don't then get the urge to stretch it because I know where it goes. I'm not as willing. And then because I use the image, I don't actually understand the relation of it. And the 3D model sometimes moves in a way that a person wouldn't and isn't as flowing. And I feel like if I actually go through and like I said, it's understanding problem areas. So using a reference is good. And like I said, it's not that I've never used references at all. I used 3D models for ages. And now I want to try stepping away from it. I want to try and not using a reference entirely, but do you know that like I know it's an actual exercise, but I can't remember what it would be called. But it's like where you get the pose, you memorize it. So you look at something, right? So you look at a person or someone standing there, you put it away, you put it to the side, you take it down, then you draw the best you can remember of that, then you come back and then you draw it while you correct it, and then you can identify the areas where you understand and the areas where you don't understand and may need more extra like effort. Although all effort's good effort, you know? So, but that's where I'm at, is for whatever reason, I've decided I want to learn, rather stupidly probably, that I don't want to use references. So I'm trying my best to use my own brain, and I can use my own body. So I'm like, okay, well, if I'm doing this and this is here, then this would be here. Then this would be like here-ish. Because it's more here-ish, actually, I'd say. Because what's realistic is not always that, and it can be rather constraining, because then you can go, and I hate setting up 3D models for posing, so I go and I download poses, but that means whatever pose I draw has to be something someone else has thought of. And maybe I'd like it if the leg was a little bit more this way, and sometimes you try to move it, and then depending on what model you're using, sometimes it bends funny and it crinkles joints and it doesn't quite look right, so you have to understand what muscles are missing in the model to understand where muscles would be there. It's very annoying would be the word I would use. Okay, and then I'd use this and be the thumb. And then, wait, the thumb would be the whatever still. No, tracing's fine. Tracing is one of those things where as long as you don't post it. Tracing is being vilified, but it's not tracing that's bad, it's stealing that's bad. If you trace and then you claim it as your own, or you then try to copy, because even if you're not tracing, if you're looking at something and you're trying to one-to-one direct copy it, and then post it, it's when you post it as your own, or when you share it and you don't give credit to who or where, or like, if you're going to share, it's good to ask for permission, but it's one of those things where, in its own, if you're tracing to learn the muscle memory, and again, you understand, the more you do, the more you understand in relative, right? Like I said, the more you understand where everything places in relative to itself, the more, although I am not somebody to like give advice, because as we can see, I'm not very good at it. I am very much a not good at art person, so I would not take anything I say with any brevity at all. Really, I have a lot that I need to learn. To such a degree that it's painful. And like I said, a lot of it ends up looking like this while I'm trying to get there. And then it's like, and then I'll go through and I'll be like, well, which line doesn't look the most incorrect? And then I go with that one. And then I probably go here. And then if it goes around here. God, man, I hate boobies. They're so annoying, because they're so, like... They are what they are, and they are... Like... Give it a bit, and she'll see when we get there. If any of that is worth saving. Because it might be too big, it might be not big enough, to be fair, because I've done that a lot. Because then it would be more... She has no fucking organs, apparently, but give it a moment. I'm just... how long have I been doing up for? Dude, if I were to actually say, like, when's the first time I ever drew something and then I count it from there, the first time I ever drew something probably would have been when I was a fucking kindergartner. You know what I mean? But, like, since I was 2 years old. But, like, actually trying to learn and do art, I'd probably say since... Even now, I'd say I went through a period at the beginning of this year and then I didn't draw for like fucking probably 6 months or something like that. And then I went back and I drew and then I didn't draw for another few months. And so it's like, it's very much that vibe, but I've been doing that on and off dance for quite a while. Give it a moment. I will fix up construction. Okay, and then there, it's like that thing where it's like, I don't know where I'm going to go from there, so then we make it less and less obvious. And we keep going, and we make... From there, we work on it. But I don't know what I like and what I don't, so... We have to just kind of... fiddle it out. Because I have not, and I should have, looked up reference images. But stupid me is like, I want to learn to draw without using a fuck ton of reference images. And so I be miserable, and I try to draw without using reference images. And it doesn't work very well. It does not. Most of this is gonna be covered up the moment I start doing the shit, so I might as well just do that. Where it's like, okay, so here's this. If I was to do this, I'd be... Fuck me, man. I fucked it up so badly. I think this one needs to be more and this one needs to be less, because this one's more vague and this one's... Give it a moment. She doesn't know what she's doing. That's it. Corey, he's never allowed to mention anything. He's not allowed to make suggestions here anymore. If it's like, oh, you should draw... No. No. Because this is what happens. I go insaner, and I actually try, and then it doesn't work out immediately, and then I want to cry. Because I don't know what I'm doing. And it's like... Because I'm a liar. I'd be like, oh, art stream! And then it's like, no, what I mean is I'm just going to chill. And I'm going to rant at everybody. It's meant to be a ranting stream. And now here I am drawing. In my ranting stream, what the hell? Dude, I hate it because I'm literally looking at a reference. I just hate how it works. Howdy, good John. Hi. Hang on, I need to get rid of this for a moment and go back to this. And I think this may be better, almost. Not quite, but I think I've... Dude, it's not that deep. It's literally meant to just be a quick little stream. But here I am, being miserable and shit. Ugh. Okay, and then... Because it would go here. Just place loose shapes and fix all that shit later. If it looks incorrect, fix it up a little bit now, but otherwise... It's just meant to be... loose shaping. I feel like it's like the bit that's giving me the most trouble really is the chest, just because again, it's so much that like they don't, like I don't know where they go. Okay, I think that's close to what I'm going for. And then from here, I think I can get this bit here. That's not quite right, but you know, I can fix it up. Just draw chicken scratches and pray to God that it goes through. I am attempting to draw something. Instead, it's turned into I have a mental breakdown. It's a mental breakdown. Draw a mini line. One of them will be right line. And then save right line. That is way too off. Hang on. That is too, but... Look. If one is a little bit bigger than the other, that's fine. That's just how life is. You don't always get the evenness that you wanted out of life, you know? Sometimes life hands you uneven lemons, and that's just how it is. But that's just, you know, how it be. Oh, okay, I guess you're going through it. Yeah, I haven't drawn in ages, so it's been... I'm trying to challenge myself to trying to do my best without using a reference. It is meant to be a challenge, to be fair. Like, I am actively in the mentality of it's not going to be good because it's meant to be the best that I can do in about... Oh shit, hang on. Oh. Oh no, it's not going in! Okay, there we go. Okay, for some reason my iPhone wasn't charging. Sorry. I don't know how long that's been popped up for. I hope not very long. I regret this pose. It would have been better if I did not do this, but you know. It is what it is. I think it would be more out here, actually. Sometimes you just have to abandon your old sketch, basically. It hurts, though, because it's like, but I was so sure that it would be useful, and it's like, nah, not really, it's hindering me at this point. Where the hell is a ribcage? Okay, so... That would be like a shoulder kind of vibe. Kind of vibe. Vibe. You take a shower, you go to school. Thank you for dropping in though and saying hi. I do appreciate it. I do appreciate everybody who drops in and lurks and chats and everything. I know I say it a lot, but I'm gonna say it again. Because it does mean a lot to me. It means a lot that anybody would stop by and hang out and chat at all. Okay, we're gonna make this even more see-through because I don't think I really want much of it anymore. Ah, shit, fuck. Because I'm trying to, like, picture where the fuck everything goes. Give it a moment. It's so bad. Don't give it a moment, actually. Give me 500 hours so that I can figure out what it is I'm actually looking at. Ribs aren't real? Yeah, that's how it feels. I can see where I'm making mistakes, but my brain is not, like, acknowledging the corrections needed. Okay, I hate everything about that. Okay, and I hated everything about that, so let's go back to this. And let's lower our expectations. So that's the secret as well, is when you realize that your shit isn't working out, lower your expectations and just see what you can get with expectations lowered. Right? Lower it. Have a doodle with it and see where you get when your expectations are not there as much. Because really, it is just the tits that are throwing me off. That's what's annoying me the most, I guess. Is I don't know where they go. It's like I had all this shit, and then it's just like, but realistically, I don't know where they go. Like, I don't know where they fit into the equation. I have no clue. Like, they are the thing that's causing the most concern for me. That's what's annoying me! Overthinking Final Boss? Yeah, it is. I think it's that I think the body is 2 turns, maybe? Alright, well, fucking... Give me a moment, I need to, like, stare at it until I hate it some more. Cause it really be like that. We'll just leave this the way that it is. I need to look at the reference image for the shape of the... That is very shape... We're just doing, like, random shapes at this point. It has, like, a lot of shaping. It's, like, a lot of shapes. It is a lot. As far as the sword goes. Can we just pretend that that's the general shaping of it? Because it's like... If I do this, then I think that gets it across as well, and then just like the... I think if you just have like these, then it's like, it's the... I think gets the point across that it's meant to be like a blade. And then from there I can like try and fix it up a little bit if need be. But... And then from here, we'll figure out the face shape in its generalness. Because we'd have like... They look a little lower than they're the right height. I know, but it's just that thing of it's like, it's more so like how far they stick out in general that gets me. Also, like, my brain wants to draw the both image styles, but it's like, it's not meant to be. I need to figure out a lot, but I give up. You know, like I said, if you we're lowering expectations here now. Whoops, I fucking headbutt my mic. Cause yeah, I know I said I was shaky and that like I should not have had that energy drink, but then I went and got the energy drink back again so I could have more energy drink. And I would be real, I don't think that was the play. I don't think that was the play there. I don't think that was the smart one, the move to do. So just manage expectations. Give me a minute though on that. Be added titty, but I hate all titty. All titty. At least when I'm drawing it. And then nose-wise, it's like that's even more messed up. God damn it! I just realized how bad this is going to really be. 'Cause like actual like lips and shit are not my forte. I originally was gonna cover it up with bubblegum. That's why I wanted to do the other one. 'Cause it's like that's like you know, if it's bubblegum, you can't see the lips properly. So it's like I was gonna just like cheese it. Just ignore them. I'm trying. It's not working. Ugh. Give me a moment. I fucked it up really bad. Because I don't follow my own guide because I fucked up my guide that badly. You know what I mean? It's like I fucked up the guidelines that bad that I can't use my own guidelines anymore. Because, I guess again, we're lowering expectations. Though, right? You guys have lowered your expectations by a fuck ton? Good, because that's what you're gonna need to do. Hang on, let me just... I think it's because I don't have a reference at all. Because usually... Okay, so where's the center of the face? If we're following the traditional one, then nose would be here. Which is not good, because we're doing an anime nose, because I'm not doing that shit. I can't, we're not doing an actual nose, I'm not doing noses. And then if it goes here, and then it would be about here, and then it would be about here. But not really, just ignore that line for now, because that's... I'll fix it up later. I haven't got the fucking... Everything is in relation, so it helps when you've got other things for relation. And I just don't. Because I haven't got, like, the nose down properly or anything like that. So it's like... It's all falling apart. Oh yeah. Lower expectations. Oh yeah, we love lowering expectations. Give me a moment. I'm struggling. I keep erasing everything. And it's embarrassing because it's like, no, don't witness it. Okay, I think that what's wrong is I don't like this. I don't like that it's like... I think it needs to be more down and elongated. So that, because if this is... This would be where the nose is according to the hair. So follow a guideline you do have. And then if it's like to be like here, and then I go like there, and then I go like this. And then I would get like that, like, you know. Give it a moment, and then I'll come back to it. I'm drawing basic fucking shit. I keep hating it. I need more caffeine. Why does it feel like that though? Man, every time I'm like, oh, I'm gonna do a chill art stream. It's just gonna be a chill little vibe. It's gonna be a little art stream. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be so like, you know, just chill art stream. And then every time I'm like, oh, time to have a fit. Because I can't draw something that I still didn't practice drawing. I have not practiced drawing lips at all. And so it's that whole thing of like... I guess all lips look weird to me because I've spent so long, right? Drawing like anime like mouths which have like near no lips. So like suddenly it's like, why do you have these things on your face? What are they doing there? You know? What is that? Why is that there? And then it would be like this. I need to get the other side right. They often are like, just like... It looks so goofy. I think my erase is also there. Fan games better than original games, to be honest. I don't know, I haven't played a Pokemon game in a while. I haven't played any fan games at all, so I can't speak on any fan games in general. I don't have a horse in the race. But I haven't played, like what is that called? The newer one either. Why? I think it's literally just that because I haven't played, like, had lips in like centuries, they just all look weird. I think I can probably just do that, and if I erase lines, again, it's like that little like, if I just don't do it, you'll do it for me. All I need to do is leave it, and you'll do it for me. And then it's, you know, I can fix it up from there, you know? I can fix it up from there. This would be about here, though, mouth-wise. And chin-wise. Which means I can fix up these lines here. I really shouldn't zoom in this much and as frequently as I do. I think that's also where I go wrong, is I zoom in a lot. And it fucks everything up, because, like, don't do that. Okay, I will be fixing those up. They need to be way smaller, and they need to be a different angle. Just shrunk, shrunk, shrimp, shrimp, shrimp. Nintendo shut down fan games. Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like, look, I understand that you can, but, like, it does kind of make you a jerk. I think that... like, it's not... I don't think fan games really hurt their bottom line, and I think it's fine if they just leave it. You know, I think that that would be... I think they can afford to have... especially since, like, that's legally... like, that's the whole thing with fan games, isn't it? Like, you can't profit, and so a lot of the time they're not even having a profit anyway. It's not like they can steal money from you from zero. It's like, it's just weird. It's just one of those times where it's like, it's just, you're doing it out of, like, power trippy. And it's like, I don't like that. Like, I think Nintendo has cool games and everything, and I know that Nintendo in general is not. It's different branches and everything like that. God, it's so bad. Give it a... I keep going to say give it a moment in desperation, and it never comes to fruition. It never comes to fruition. It's because I don't have a decent base. Because I fucked up! I fucked up so bad. In an hour we got nowhere, essentially. That's the vibe. In an hour we got nowhere. It's so bad. Jesus, fuck you. I keep trying to lower my expectations. And they keep just being it's not low enough, you know? I'm trying to think about where things are placed and it's just not coming to me, you know? Give it no time at all because it's not worth it. Okay, we're moving on to trying to do some hair, I guess. Dude, it's so awful. This should ideally be placed slightly higher up, but I can't be fucked. Maybe I'll come back to this and I probably will. I'll probably come back to this like after stream. And be like, you know, try and do it a little bit more justice. So I can like... try and actually do stuff. Also, thank you Ninja Kitty for the follow, I appreciate it. Even though it's, you know, one of those streams. Okay, and then what's her hair? 2 pigtails, essentially. If we just go like... we just mark it about here, I reckon, would be one. And about over here would be one. I reckon it would... we're just gonna use the logic of... it's going past it. And then get rid of the bits that look like circly, because that's just markers. Further, I want to see the final product. Honest to God, I don't know if there will be a final product. I don't think there should be a final product. I don't think this deserves a final product. It's so... I can't help but laugh at it, because it's so, like... you know, I don't know where, like, what the pigtail actually looks like, and even in the reference, I'd have to, like, load it up and look at the skin in-game, and I'm just not... that's just not on my to-do list right now. So, it's like, it'll have to just be what it be, you know? And then try and give this some, like... you know, I don't know if it has any... I can't tell if there's side hair. I don't think so. I think if it is, it'd be like the slightest little bits of like... it does have like... these though. Like it has this vibe going on where it has like the face points. And then this is not curved upwards enough to showcase that it's like the curving of the skull. She just doesn't have a skull, don't worry about it. Everyone know bitches don't have bones. She doesn't have a skull and or bones. Welcome back, Yu-Gi-Oh! Welcome back! Okay, we're trying to get there to the point where I can be like, look, at least there's an attempt. It needs so much, just ignore 99.9% of it, because, like, this is, like, all incorrect. Like, and then there's, like, basically no nose. And it's like, I would have to spend so much time moving everything around to try and, like, shape it a little better. Like, to try and, like, you know, manipulate it. And it's like, at that point, I'd rather... The whole point was that I sit here, I figure out general shapes, and then I go from there, right? We got that bit, though. I guess there's this. There's, like, you've got these bits here, you know? I feel like it would be better if it's, like... It needs more here. Because it needs to be displayed, like, her head can't, it needs support, you know what I mean? Like, her head needs to be supported by something. It can't just exist in a vacuum. She needs head support. And then past this, I don't fucking know, man. This, and even this is, I say past this as if this is getting anywhere, but it's like, it really isn't getting anywhere at all. I just need to figure out where the actual, like, again, where my guide is, because I don't have one anymore. We're just going based off of vibes now. It's pure vibes now. Which is what it was meant to be before anyway, but it's just like now it's even more vibes than it was before. God damn it. Hang on. I need to think about where, if here, where here. Probably something like this, because the body is weird, right? Like, the body is really weird. Because the muscles for this are, like, over here. And they want to, like, stretch up and over to here. So let's try to figure out where the fuck the... Again, I would need more anatomy lessons. Somebody... Oh no, I need to learn anatomy. Somebody send me resources on... I don't want her to have no organs. But, like, I even look at it, and it kind of looks like she has no organs. Do you know what I mean? Like, in general, that's kind of how it be. Again, it's just like... I don't know where they go. Fuck it, she could grow- she gets a... Oh my, somehow they magically grew because I can't be fucked trying to fix it right now. She gets bigger tits. That's it, I'm just sizing him up, blow him up. Blowing him up, that's just how it goes. I'll fix it later. Okay, and so if I go like imaginary line here, it would actually be more like here. Something like that. And then, oh fuck you. Again, bones aren't real. Just ignore that anybody has bones and everything looks better. If we just ignore that people have bones, then everything looks better. Like again, I don't know where the fucking shit lies. Which is what I'm trying to use my vibes to figure out, right? Because even this I don't like. But like, I'm looking at a reference image and it's like that thing of it's like, it doesn't help me. It doesn't really help. I'm not, I'm just disappointed in my artwork. God damn, it's so not good. Making up shit as I go. I'm making up shit as I go. I'm making up shit as I go. That's what it's been reduced to. Making up shit as I go. It's I just laugh because it's so clear that I don't know where anything goes. I'm just gonna call it there. I'm gonna call it there and I'll come back to it another day at some point, maybe. Probably not. Maybe at some point. I need to doing doodles? Yeah, it started off with fucking this! It started off with this! How did we get here? How did we get here? How did we get here? Anyway, that's what I got done in whatever time it is. I guess I started, I don't remember. We'll see where we get in the, maybe I will work on it and I will come up with a better base. I feel like that's where it went wrong, is I didn't have a good base. But, like I said, I know now that I need a better base. And so, from there, I can try and then maybe next time, maybe tomorrow, because I don't know how I'll feel tomorrow, because if I still feel unwell or not. Because it's just that factor of knowing your battles, if that makes sense. It's like that thing of knowing that it's like, I fucked up enough that I need to go back and restart somewhere. Like, it's not worth continuing because there's just too much incorrect to correct. As so, it's knowing when it's better to just throw it out. I feel like my problem is that I'm putting this too far out. Honestly, I think maybe if I did just commit to making it go down like this, then maybe that could be better. If I just did, like... Because... As I don't know where the... Like, that's what I mean. Is it's like, I don't know where, in my angle, I've decided the waist goes. And I try to put, like... Because there's, like, a little thingy bit here. And then it kind of goes down. And I don't know where to go from that. Because I don't know what I don't know what angle. Is it a challenge? Yeah, I guess to be fair, with all due, the only reference I had was I Google searched an image of the skin. So her base image, her just standing there, that's the reference that I had. And then from there I just went with what do I remember a human body looking like? Which apparently I don't remember what the human body looks like. So that's probably where I went wrong. Is pretending I would know where the human body and its proportions lay when I clearly don't. So, because at some point here there'd be a waist and then there'd be the rest of it. Because she has to have the bit that goes like this. And then she'd have like the skirt. There somewhere, you know? Somewhere. Would be like a skirt. And then at some point, would be doing the like... rock hands. But I can't fucking like remember what a hand looks like apparently. So that's the best we get. That. Yeah! Woo! Miserable. Yeah! Would not put my name on that one. But that is the best that we get without a reference, and I don't know, what did I say, like an hour or so? Again, I don't want to mess around with it anymore, but it's like... it's like I'm running out of time, and I did say it's short. 3 hours is not too bad though. But again, thank you everybody for dropping in. I will be heading out. I had a fun stream, even though I was in hell. Trying to torture myself. I will probably come back to it at some point. Maybe, like I said, maybe tomorrow I'll come back and I'll try and do something different. Either different or, I don't know, I do want to stream more art because I feel like it is more chill and I don't strain my voice as much, and especially since I was like going to cry because I thought I couldn't talk for the rest of my life because I googled it. Maybe I should just give my voice a break for now. But today we will read. We're gonna read. Dude, I do want to do another stream where I do creepypasta readings. It was rather fun, actually. Yeah, thank you for joining. Thank you for hanging out, Aim Time and Ninja Katie and everybody. Thank you so much. We're gonna get the raid started. We're gonna head over to but if my brain is not able to pronounce stuff right now, I'm so sorry. Simi Desinya. They are doing partner push and they were working on some art. So go from art. They'll be much better than me. But let's get this raid started. And then there's the raid message. Or it should be in. I don't think it did that. Okay, or it doesn't work. That's fine. Bye-bye, Discarded Chat. Thank you. No matter where you are in the world, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Again, thank you everybody for chatting and lurking and keeping me company. I appreciate it. Tomorrow will hopefully be a better time as far as stream goes, because I will probably continue on with this idea so that I can, like, at least it'll be an idea, you know? It's like I'll probably continue on with this because that'll be the easiest. Again, I can look at it and I can see all the areas where it's like, oh, this should be like this, but it's like, it's too much effort to correct right now. Or I'll pick a different victim, ha ha ha. But yes, until next time, everybody, make sure that you all stay hydrated, eat yummy food, take care of yourselves, and buy yourself a little treat. And until next time, everybody, stay safe and bye-bye.